Hey, what is up everybody, Blades for here, and today I have for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going over the Heartrail EXP guide here and pretty much how to get it up as fast as possible. Now, this has been something that I've known about for quite a long time, and I'll just be honest with you, I've been lazy to even do it, but it is probably the fastest way if you really want to max out Heartrail, and simplest way at that. So for this method, of course, you can do this on the difficulty 5, or you can go ahead and do this on difficulty 8. It honestly just comes down to how high leveled your characters are. Either one of these is perfectly fine. I personally do 8 because, of course, if you have all your characters being level 80, you should be able to do this. If your characters are a little bit weaker, try a little bit of a lower level here, whether that comes down to being the 5th one immediately, in which this can be kind of cleared with, like, I think 70s or 60s as well. But you really want to try to insta kill all of these mobs. Now, a good way to at least get your insta kill percentage up here, that should be one of these. Yes, this little thing here, in which as you slowly go up this, each one of these things, you're slowly being able to start insta killing more and more as you keep moving up this talent board. So quicker you fill that up, the easier it is going to be to insta kill things. And it's pretty simple. Pretty much you want to go in, use whatever team that is the highest. It does not matter whatsoever, because we're not really going to be doing any fighting whatsoever, and it takes about 3 to 4 minutes. So first things first, when you go to our little NPC here, the one thing that you want to get or try to get is this little compass. This compass, if you guys don't know what exactly it does, if you played Star Rail before, there is like an item that if you do end up losing the match, you technically win the match and you get the rewards for said losing. You always want to get this. If you do not have this item on your, at least your first try or second try, whatever it is, keep refreshing until you get it. Because once you do, go ahead and proceed on. Just hug any type of a selection that you really want to go. I usually just hug the bottom rail and just keep on going. And the whole point of doing this here is just insta killing everything. You shouldn't have to do a single fight, so you're just going to sit here, right click, boom, keep moving, and collect as many of these omemories as much as possible, as well as lost items, because doing so will actually boost the amount of EXP you'll get. So technically, the more fights, the better. That's pretty much how you want to go about it. It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't matter what lost items you need, or at least that you're having here. You just want to collect as many of them as possible. So then once we get to the end of this, you guys will see what I mean. So as we're steady just going past and killing all these guys here, you're just racking yourself up a lot of things. If possible, if you really can, try to avoid any of these. I mean, if you just don't care and you just want to just blitz through it, just stay on one path. But of course, if you want a lot of XP, try to get as many of these omemories as possible, because that's going to help you pretty much get the max that you want. So this time, just since it's for the video, we're just going to blitz through. We really don't have to pay too much attention. For this one, I guess I'll just buy one, because of course this is going to calculate into our EXP amount as well. And then we're going to get to the very end. So at the very end, you will have to face the boss, but I'm gonna show you the little trick that you want to go ahead and do to make this really work out. Also, when talking to any of these NPCs, please only choose the bottom option, like the very bottom option. That's usually going to deny the overall event, because choosing of the other options could possibly end up throwing you into a fight, and you really don't want that, because seeing we're just doing this at random here, getting into a fight is not the best of things. So now they're at the last little fight here. Let's go ahead and insta kill him, get another omemori here, and then at this point we're at the boss fight. This is all you need to get to. We're not going any further into this, and that reasoning being is because we actually have to fight this guy. So what we want to do, we go ahead, queue in, and you don't have to fight this whatsoever. Just immediately, once we get ready to do our first move, press the escape button and then press the retreat button. At this point in time, you literally win the fight. You're going to get the defeat notice here, but since we had that one lost item at the beginning, we ended up winning and we get another omemori. At this point, all you have to do is go ahead, instead of continuing, back out, press no, and you get all the EXP that's gained. Now, if you are doing the one that I'm doing, which is the 8, you can get around 4,000 minimum, I think I've gotten, or 3.9k is the lowest I've gotten. The highest I've gotten is around like 4.9. I think it can go to 5k. If you are doing the one that is a little bit lower, which is like the first 5 levels that we got at the beginning of the game, those can go all the way to 2k if I'm right, or at least 1.7k exp, and that is really helpful. So pretty much just repeat this over and over again, and eventually you'll go up all your levels to do this. Each one of these levels are 2,000. So if you're doing the ones I was just doing, that's 4,000. So you're going up 2 levels each time. Eventually, by going up more and more, you'll end up going up 3 levels, and then 2 levels, 2 levels, 2 levels, 3 levels, and so on and so forth. This helped me actually do a lot of this. A lot of you guys last saw me around, like, I want to say it was like I think it was like 106, and I got 110 to get my Vino dupe. And then after that, I just started grinding the rest of this for like last night and a little bit of today. In total, it took me about like 2 hours, 3 hours to fully max where I was. And I think that was only just because I was kind of doing other things at the same time. So it did take me a little bit longer, but all in all, it's a really quick method, pretty simple, easy to do. And all you got to do is just sit there, insta kill the entire time, put on some music, insta kill, and then boom, you'll have all your prizes ready. So of course, if this video did help you out, be sure to sit back, relax, and of course, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button a lot. Thank you guys for actually pointing this out to me like a while ago. I believe it was a couple members inside of my Discord who also was actually talking about this. And so I said it was about time to actually do this video because I forgot about doing this, and I only made the freaking thumbnail and never got across to actually doing the video. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. Until next time, everybody, see you guys later in the stream. Peace.